Breaking overnight, police say one person was shot outside of an apartment complex in University City. Now, this is video of the scene when our crews first got there. That shooting happened around 10:30 last night at the East Village Apartments on University City Boulevard. That complex is near UNC Charlotte. So Channel 9's Anthony Castor is at the scene getting the latest information for you. He'll have a live update for us at 5.
Breaking news as we come on the air at 4:30. We are live on the scene of a deadly fire in Northeast Charlotte. What we learned overnight and the questions we're asking now.
Eyewitness News 4:30 starts right now with that breaking news. Charlotte Fire is investigating a deadly fire in Northeast Charlotte. Good morning to you. I'm Elsa Gillis in for Dinesh Broom.
And I'm Damani Lewis. Thanks for joining us. Charlotte Fire says one person died in the fire. Let's go ahead and take you live to the scene right now. You can see some of the damage here. Now, all of this is happening at a home on Eastbrook Road. You see that window broken out right there, some charred remains, as well as we slowly starting to whiten out here. Now, this is still an active scene. We're told firefighters are still there on scene, but you're looking at the damage here. The roof right there, as you can see, melted there. Now, here's what we know. I want you to take a look at this video. Our crews arrived at the scene just after 11 o'clock. Charlotte Fire says 3 adults and 5 children were in the home at the time of the fire. They say 3 people were taken to the hospital, and this morning we're asking fire crews what caused this fire. And of course, we'll update you when we hear back. A somber feeling across the Carolinas this morning.
Yeah, when you went to bed last night, you probably heard about the tragedy in Raleigh. Police say a teenager shot and killed 5 people, including an off-duty police officer. Here's what else we know at this hour. Police say they responded to an active shooting call around 5:15 last night near the Neuse River Greenway. This is chopper video of the area. If you are familiar with Raleigh, this is in the Hedgingham neighborhood near Osprey Cove Drive and Bay Harbor Drive. Police say at least 5 people were killed, one of them including an off-duty officer. They also say 2 others were hurt, including a canine officer. The canine officer has since been released from the hospital. The other person is still in critical condition.
A new reaction has been pouring in all night. Chief Johnny Jennings called the attack, quote, just devastating. And we also are hearing from neighbors who witnessed the ambush. Our Anthony Castor is live this morning to continue our live coverage.
It is a somber day for so many all over the world. Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96.
Now, the Queen was the longest serving monarch in British history, serving for 70 years. I want to take you live across the pond to Buckingham Palace in London. It's nighttime there, but you can see all those people gathering to pay their respects and honor the memory of the Queen today. Her impact, of course, felt around the world and even at our nation's capital.
Our Washington correspondent Blair Miller is joining us live from the British Embassy in D.C. Blair, what is the reaction like there? Our Blair Miller reporting live from Washington. Thank you, Blair. Tonight, reaction is pouring in from all over the country and right here in the Queen City. In a statement, President Joe Biden said in part, quote, Queen Elizabeth II was more than a monarch. She defined an era. Her legacy will loom large in the pages of British history and in the story of our world. Coming up ahead tonight at 6 o'clock, we're going to take a closer look at Queen Elizabeth's life and her special connections to our Queen City of Charlotte. You can also find an interactive timeline of her reign. We have that on our website and on our WSOC TV app.
Eyewitness News 5 a.m. continues right now. Good Monday morning to you. I'm Dinesh Broom.
And I'm Gina Esposito, filling in for Damani Lewis. Today, thousands of students across our area are heading back to school. We have team coverage to help you prepare you and your child for the first day.
South Carolina reporter Tina Terry and Anthony Castor are live in Indianland and Fort Mill this morning.
Yeah, and Channel 9's Mark Taylor has his eye on the roads. And just Keith Monday has your back to school forecast. And Keith, there may be some damp roads at the bus stop today.
Yeah.
Eyewitness News live at 6 starts right now. And tonight we are taking a live look at Mint Street outside of Bank of America Stadium in Uptown tonight. This is the Lowe's Gate where a crowd of fans, you can see right there, they are preparing for Charlotte FC's inaugural home opener. A lot of people out there got their blue on, ready to support Charlotte FC. We are just less than 2 hours away from the historic match, and Charlotte FC is expecting a record turnout of fans as they face the LA Galaxy tonight. Sports director Phil Orban, Deshaun Brown joining us live from Uptown tonight as those soccer fans are preparing for a pretty big matchup. A lot of excitement out there, guys.
Tonight, Channel 9 investigating complaints at a nursing home in Statesville.
They're not supposed to be that dirty and uncared for.
Accordius Health Statesville recently lost its Medicare funding because of health and safety violations.
Channel 9's Amelia White joins us live from that nursing home. Amelia, you spoke to a former resident about his experience there.
Now to COVID-19, Mecklenburg County and StarMed Health are putting a temporary pause on giving out COVID boosters. They say they are waiting until they get a shipment of the new updated boosters.
Channel 9's Anthony Costura talked to StarMed about why these new shots will be helpful going into the fall.
The location of a new Charlotte Mecklenburg High School is causing concerns for drivers in Southwest Charlotte. We have this video of cars trying to cross a busy intersection right near the new Palisades High.
Every day, thousands of commuters travel from Gaston and York counties over the Buster Boyd Bridge, past the high school and into Charlotte. Our Gina Esposito checked out the concerns and learned there could be a possible solution down the road.
Airbnb and Vrbo have been very vocal about cracking down on party houses, especially recently.
Some neighbors here in the Charlotte area say the companies have not been following through. Some even turned to Action 9's Jason Stujenki for help. Well, it is the big night. You could be an hour away from winning $1.28 billion in the Mega Millions. This is the second largest prize in the game's history. Eyewitness News reporter Deshaun Brown is live tonight at Perry's Market in Mint Hill. And Deshaun, this store already has seen its share of some lottery winners. Tonight, Mayor Vi Lyles is laying out her vision for the future of Charlotte.
This comes as she is preparing to begin another term as mayor. Our government reporter Joe Bruno found out what her top priorities are this time for the city.
If you own a home in Mecklenburg County, you'll definitely want to listen to this. You'll have to wait a little longer to find out how much your home is worth. Revaluation notices were expected to be sent out in January, but our partners at the Charlotte Observer say that time frame is being pushed back to March. Last week, we told you the Federal Reserve raised interest rates, pushing mortgage rates about 7%.
Wakanda Forever today. An advanced screening will be held for Black Panther's Wakanda Forever. This is a sequel to the 2018 film Black Panther. The Zetas of Charlotte will host the event tonight at the Regal Starlight. Tickets for the event are sold out, but a portion of the proceeds will go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. The movie officially hits theaters for everyone tomorrow.
There is a new food hall this morning for you to check out in Concord. It's called Gibson Mill Market. So you'll find a group of local vendors that offer a variety of items like coffee, ice cream, tacos, and barbecue. Gibson Mill developers tell Channel 9 they toured food halls across the country, including Optimus Hall in North Charlotte, to get inspiration. It gives Concord residents a place to enjoy close to home.
We love to go to Optimus Hall, but this is like right in our backyard, and it's got that feel, but it feels way more like homey and Concord and us.
So we're really wanting to feature, what Concord, has and what people are trying to do in Concord.
Gibson Mill Market will be open Wednesdays through Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays from noon to 8. Only on 9, we can take you behind the scenes with the U.S. Army Golden Knights parachute team. We rode along for their special performance honoring military members at last night's Charlotte FC game.
Yeah, how cool is this here? The Golden Knights date back to 1959. The team started their day by packing their parachutes at Concord Regional Airport, and before the start of the soccer match, the Golden Knights performed a maneuver midair called the stack out.
All of us are going to simultaneously exit the aircraft, face opposite ways in the air while firing off our smoke canisters that we attach to our feet, falling at approximately 120 to 130 miles an hour.
Only 130 miles an hour, right? Well, the Golden Knights travel around the world. Their work is also key to the U.S. Army's overall combat readiness. It supports military free fall programs and parachuting research. Now, you just noticed he said 130 miles an hour with such ease.